Vampire Coast or Empire, my friend? Your pick.
I would like to go over the Empire, and I'm on that side anyway.
All right, lay it out for us, sir.
Now we would go over the infantry first, and starting with the infantry, we have 5 swordsmen. One of them being, is that 5?
Yep.
Hold on, chat. Yeah, it's 5. 5 swordsmen, one of them being the Ottawa, Sigmar Sons, and 2 of them being ranked up to silver, or just with one of them being ranked up to silver chevrons. Interesting choice. Now, backing them up, we have 1 flagellant on either flank, total of 2, and a single spearman in the back lines. Now, for the skirmish contingent, we have 4 huntsmen and 3 standard archers. Well, often these standard archers, but give the Empire a nice, cheap skirmish unit. Now for the cav, we have 1, 2, 3 Empire Knights. As well, we do have the Zindler's Reichsguard. With their Vanguard, will we see some sneaky Vanguard action with them? Hopefully, but as well, they do have immune to psych. Now for the leadership, we have Balthasar Gelt on his horse. And he just has Plague of Rust, Searing Doom, and the Staff of Olens. And that rounds out this Empire army. What has the pirate brought to deal with this Empire threat, my son?
That's a great question, sir. And so far, it looks like we're going to see Scurvy Dogs and the Night Terrors on the right flank. Scurvy Dogs on the right flank there. Coming here to the center, we got what appears to be 5 zombie pirate deckhand mob, 3 zombie pirate deckhand mob with pole arms. You're going to have the Black Spot ROR zombie pirate gunnery mob with handguns, and then 3 carronades. So 3 of these bad boys. On the far left flank, we're going to see 2 units of Morghuls and 2 more Scurvy Durgs. And now...
Scurvy Durgs.
That's fun. That's our new thing. Going over here to the Count Noculus on foot. He's in a Captain Ross Moondial. Arcane Conduit. He's got Invocation of the Heck, the Drowned Dead, and that will be it. He is ready to fight. Do you think Captain Noculus has ever been like, man, that was a great meal, and patted his belly and then just impaled his hand on that giant spike? I have to imagine he has.
This is the thing. I'm sure he has, and I'm sure he didn't realize he did while he did it.
Yeah, true.
No idea. You know, maybe hours later realize it happened. 'Cause he's just out of his mind.
All right, everybody. So here we go. The carronades are opening fire onto the archers. Not opposed to that targeting, considering he can't see the huntsman and there's no cav nearby. So some decent target prioritization. Oh, Sigmar Son's taking a face full too.
Oh, these Scurvy Durgs could be going into the wrong neck of the woods, but
oh, they're gonna pull out.
They're keenly microed out of there. Very nice play. And now let's see, they may be trying to make a beeline for these archers here, and you know, with their speed, I think I might go after the archers and just try to run through the lines and maybe find a gap out, but it's like he's taking the safe route and just retreating to the forest by.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be on
this?
Balthasar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely beeline to those archers too, like you were saying, because I mean, worst case scenario, the knights start chasing him, but then you're bringing him into the firing range of those carronades, and 3 carronades can do some serious damage against that amount of Empire Knights.
Indeed, and it looks like he's doing just that as the cannons open up on these Empire Knights here on the right flank. And opening volley, looks like a few misses, actually.
A few misses,
like a lot of misses. Yeah, maybe one shot found its mark, but here we go. Archers opening up fire. They should really just put down the zombie front line in a hurry. And this is the big thing with the nerfs. These zombies do have about 500 less HP and quite a bit less total.
Yeah. Well, and now, you know, the Flagellant's getting on top of their Mark II. Flagellants specialize in killing off those undead units. But yeah, the Empire's just looking like it's winning that frontline engagement so convincingly. It's going to be really hard to protect the back line now. I mean,
a really nice Searing Doom going down.
Oh yeah, that did like half health on top of the Black Scott. But
and now they're being deleted by this mass archer fire.
So many archers. Between the huntsmen and those archers, it's just not going well. I mean, scurvy dogs just continue to pull back from the Empire cavalry, drawing them, you know, into the backlines. But yeah, at this point, it just seems like the Vampire Coast doesn't really have the tools they need. It seems to me that the Empire army just on the drawing boards has a distinct advantage.
And this just seems like really just not what you want to do with the dogs. You know, this is just far too passive with the dogs. You want to be, yeah, either keep them in reserve, or if you're going to be aggressive with them, be aggressive and get them in the back lines. But now the Mongols are coming in the back line, and look at Balthasar Gelt. He's at half health. The carronades are all focusing down on him.
Oh, wow.
These Mongols, yeah, he's taking a ton of damage. Now these Mongols are getting into the back line, but one of them is the Night Terrors look like they're about to be dealt with, though.
Yeah, I got the spearmen coming in there and huntsmen shooting at him, and it just seems like the timing really wasn't there to make that Mongol rear charge really matter, because by the time they got there, the front line was already gone.
And they really need those hounds too to help tank some of this damage, you know, hold down some of that cab, and a couple more units to pressure these Empire range.
Yeah, well, I mean, all of the hounds just
shredding the Mongols.
Exactly, and all of the hounds just got dealt with by Empire Knights and Reichsguard in the back lines, where, you know, there were so many range units that they could have been harassing, and I think they really could have gotten a lot of work done if they would have just focused on using those hounds aggressively, like you say, on top of the range units while the Empire was closing the gap. But
yeah, it seemed like the perfect time to just try and get in there and cause a bit of chaos. And yeah, it just really should never happen with your hounds. Get caught by Empire Cav that way.
Yeah.
You know, you should be able to, you know, heal out and go around the flank. And they really just ceded complete map control to the Empire by doing so. And then the Cav just had control to every angle, every flank, and look at this. It's really beautiful play and beautiful positioning by the Empire.
Yeah, I have to say Soothsayer played this one absolutely perfectly, and I think Viash made a mistake with his Scurvy Durg micro there, but don't want to take away from Soothsayer's, you know, skills here. He's definitely played this battle beautifully, and his archers are just making quick work. And it's like funny, he was able to defeat the front line so quickly that by the time the rear charge from the Mongols came in, it was almost like the Empire had swapped positions with the Vampire Coast and was defending the hill that the Vampire Coast had once sat upon.
Yeah, and this is something I'll speak to again, you know, with this sort of army, you want to get some damage done with the carronades and those units on the flanks. I think it was a bit too passive. I think you just need to be a little more aggressive, and clearly too passive with the dogs just running away into the corner of the map and just getting killed. You know, take a chance. Just even if you sacrifice a unit, that's not the worst thing if you can just get in the back line and cause some chaos and maybe gain the initiative. But and the Mongols too, you know, I'm not sure why they could have just got the jump on one Empire Knight. That could have really rolled the flank over perhaps, and allowed them to just get into the back line. But as it was very well played by the Empire, and this build was just, yeah, executed to perfection.
Yeah.
Or near perfection, anyway.
Yeah, Searing Doom going down here on top of this lovely blob of zombie pirates, and there they go, deleted by Balthasar Gelt. Yeah. Writing's on the wall. Count Noctilus, the only unit left.
Of course, right? As is the case in many situations. Old Nocti boy fighting against the world. Refusing to go down.
Yeah, great game. But that's going to be all she wrote, I would say. And now I guess it's just time for the archers to focus on Noctilus.
Yeah, and the Empire just having standard archers like this, you know, it's very strong. It's the Empire Coast. It's the Vampire Coast.
Yeah, Empire Coast, their combined faction.
I mean, Marcus basically is the Empire Coast, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, there's on the coast of Lustria there. So it's coast versus coast, but it seems the living coast will win this day.
Yeah, I take back the other convincing victory from earlier. I think this might be the most convincing victory we've seen where, yeah, Soothsayer just really coming after the Vampire Ghost right now. There's the Shatter, and that's going to be a GG. Damn. Empire just flexing those utility muscles.